Hi, Sarah here again. Thank you for passing through. Hopefully you're here to stay to the very end. Now, I must admit, today I could not be bothered to make a video. I just didn't feel like it. And then I remembered a quote that I heard from a drag queen the other day. And he said, or she said, feelings are not facts. And I thought, you know what, that is so true. There's so many times when we're feeling something and our feelings change, and it's just for that moment that we're feeling the feeling. So sometimes you just have to not listen to that feeling and just get on with things. I just didn't feel like it today. I didn't feel like getting dressed up, even though I had to dress up for work anyway. I just didn't feel like sitting in front of the camera. But something told me, Sarah, ignore your feelings because they are not facts. You have something to say that needs to be said today and just make your video. So here we are. So yeah, even with just that, that's just something I want to pass on to everybody else as well. Sometimes, regardless of how you're feeling, you need to ignore them. Yes, at times you really do need to feel your feelings and recognize what's going on deep within you. But other times you just need to tell them to shut up and get on with your day, especially if you have kids and more than one as well. I give props to all you women out there that have more than one child. I always wonder how you're able to give equal amount of attention, equal amount of love. Like, I just don't know if I would be able to do it because I would be feeling very, very tired and even just mentally drained. There'll be times where I wouldn't feel like doing things. But yes, don't follow your feelings. And another thing I want to speak about really quickly today is that your children are really watching what you do. So, short story, my son has a phone now, he has WhatsApp, he WhatsApps friends. Now, one of his friends WhatsApped me and said they couldn't get through to him. So I thought, okay, that's strange. His phone is usually on unless I take it from him. So I went to check his phone. My son blocked the girl. And I was like, Kai, why did you block her? And he was like, oh, she was getting on my nerves. I didn't like what she was talking about and she kept asking me stupid questions. Ooh. Now, I know exactly where he's got this from because I do exactly the same thing. I have no time, no tolerance. I just don't have the patience for people's BS. So if I don't want to speak to you, I'm blocking you. I will block and delete you, forget your name, forget your face, forget you ever existed in my life. Now, I know it's not always the best of things to do, but at the same time, I feel like it's part of my superpower because I know some people, they just find it so difficult to let people go. Me, I have no problem with it at all. See you later, bye, friendship over, relationship done, let me move on with my life. Like, I just learned a very long time ago not to waste energy on people because when you go through your hardest of times, trust me, the majority of those people will not be there. You have those people that will say, oh, whenever you need me, call me whatever time. And then the one time you call them, they're like, nah, sorry, I'm busy. I ain't got time for you. I've been there so many times. I just don't do it. And in a way, it's just made me stronger as well because I've learned how to rely on myself. I love my own company. When I was younger, I always had to be around people. I always wanted to go to people's houses. Now, you give me a day to myself, oh my gosh, I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to pamper myself from head to toe. I'm going to go for walks in the park. I'm going to read my book. I'm going to listen to podcasts and audio books. I'm going to go for a coffee and chill by myself. Like, I love my own company. But I think as well that also just comes from loving yourself and the position that you're in. So, yeah, it just made me see that, oh my gosh, my son is really taking in my habits as well. And at the same time, I had to question, do I want him to always be blocking and deleting people like I do? Because I felt kind of bad for the girl. She's a sweet little girl, but yeah, she is annoying, so I can see why he done it. But yeah, I just had to speak to him and be like, you don't always have to just block people out of your lives. I don't want you to be like mummy and have barely any friends. Like, I have a maximum of like 2.5 friends, if even that. So yeah, it was really a big eye-opener that a lot of things that I do, they probably will rub off on my son. And seeing him do it made me see it from a different perspective and just made me think, is that how I want him to handle relationships and friendships as he gets older? But at the end of the day, that means that I would then have to change how I handle friendships and relationships as well. And till this day, I'm still steady locking people off and blocking them out of my life. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this one. But it's just something for you to think about, that the way that you do act, the way that you do treat people, your kids, your children, they will probably end up treating people that same way as well. And when you see them do it, you may question if it's the right way for them to be acting. So just to reiterate, your feelings are not fact. Even if you're feeling something, it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. You're not going to feel that way forever. And it doesn't mean it's a fact as well. And secondly, watch what you do around your children and how you treat people, because they will probably pick that up and they will begin to treat people the same way too. So I hope you all have an amazing day today. Just a nice quick short one because I wasn't feeling it, but I'm here, I've done it, so yay. But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to ask me or any advice you'd like to give to me, like I say, I'm always open to learning new knowledge. You can never know enough. Reach out, send me a message, write something in the little comment section. But I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll be back again with a longer video. Bye.